Katie York set to get this one started. And we're off and running from Landover. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Pickup of 8 on the run. And that sets up 2nd and 2.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Third and 4 coming up now. From the shotgun, Penix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. Signals for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 27. No return on that punt. And the Commanders will go on offense. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Tight end going in motion here. Daniels from the pistol. His first throw is an interception. And the Falcons get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
And I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere on that opening script does the word interception ever appear. You never want to see an INT. Now they're going to have to flush it. That's the key here for this quarterback in the offense. Got to flush.
Oh, my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Emmanuel Forbes makes the play. And the Commanders can only get the return up towards the 10 before they're taken down.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Daniels on 1st down. Into the hands of Terry McLaurin. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Commanders will have a 1st.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
Going to the ground again on 1st. He's off again. And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders parlay the interception into points. This was a clear passing down, Brock, and the run surprised all of us, and there it goes for a touchdown.
That's well said. Rewarded for going against the grain. Common sense analytics tell you throw it, but the surprise paid dividends.
That one right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Now he's York to kick this one away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Quan Martin with the pick. And the Commanders are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Hey, check that, street. Check out.
Here's a counter give to Robinson. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Here we go, shot. 70
2nd and 10 now. He'll get that to his fullback, complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
7 Pirates, ready? Dragon 60. Bravo 80. Buffalo 18. Panther 11.
Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. Penalty not helping their cause for this 3rd down.
79 Broncos.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so that brings up 4th and long.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. That one hits at the 6, but can't check up. It gets into the end zone for a touchback. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. A very productive play from the rookie QB out of Washington. That gets them a 1st down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
The Commanders take a timeout. It's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. First and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go now.
A give left side. Here's Robinson. Across the 45 and still going. And he's finally brought down at the 33. Working quickly here. They go play action. Here's Penix. Got a man. It's Drake London. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Give him 24 on that play. And now they have a first and goal. From the red zone now. Rolling out to his left. This throw is caught. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
It's second and goal. From the gun, they go with Algier. And he gets in, touchdown! The Falcons reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Young Hui Koo on for the point after. That one splits the uprights. And we're all knotted up. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Fought off a tackle, but he lost the football! And they dodge a turnover there on the return. They get to him before that return can amount to much, just beyond the 15-yard line.
Awareness, awareness, awareness. So critical in so many phases of the game. And in this phase, in the special teams phase, it's not just hitting blocks and clearing the lane, but in this case, recognizing the fumble and most importantly, keeping that possession.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. Big play to begin the drive. That's up to the 37.
Let's go.
On first down, here's Daniels. And he goes down. The Falcons got to him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Another try following the sack. This has been a trend, yet another interception. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. And the Falcons take over on his 5th interception of the season.
Well, that's now his second time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the second on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Penix now on first down. That's caught at the 4. And they will score. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Drake London with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Now to kick it away, here's Pinion. Kickoff taken at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. On the move, headed right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Ready.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Nice loft on that one, but it falls incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. Pass is hauled in by the running back. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the 1st. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Neither side separating much so far. We'll return to Landover right after this. Tressway on to punt. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. 58 yards on the punt there. And the Falcons will take over. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Penix here from the gun. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Complete over the middle to the big tight end. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And the Falcons will have a 1st.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that can stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it can make for an offense.
And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
And again, it's Penix. He puts some power on a deep one left. Intercepted in the end zone. Benjamin St. Juice picks it off.
I know exactly what the quarterback was envisioning when he let that one go. Touchdown, baby. Not long after, I know exactly what he was thinking. Oh, no! Give me that one back, because the coverage baited him perfectly into that throw, and even more so, picked it off.
1st and 10, a run to Robinson. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. Daniels. That's McLaurin with a catch out left. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that'll be good for a Washington 1st.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
They'll run the draw with Robinson. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Sometimes the surprises work out for a nice game. And sometimes, well, those surprises, they don't surprise anybody, and you're left hoping your running back just gets up.
Play fake here, Daniels. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Falcons will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought. The defenders are offensive guys with bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
Penix on 1st down. He's loaded another one up. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
Here we go. Set.
Penix working from the gun. Into the hands of Pitts. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a 33-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Chased out to his right. And they will score. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons parlay the interception into points. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. Koo on now for the extra point. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Out to kick it away. Here's Pinion. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he showed some burst on that return, getting them all the way to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Breaks through, and he might break away. That one hits for 30. And the Commanders will have a first.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of the broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run. You know, I'm really not sure if that was an intentionally brave play to challenge double coverage or just simply not seeing the two defenders. Either way, what a tremendous throw and catch that earns some momentum.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Here's a throw on the out route, complete. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
Let's go now. Set go.
Working inside the red zone. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
Set.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Cut near the goal line. And he will score. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders make it a one-score game in the first half. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
So following the missed point after, a chance to take his frustrations out on that football as he sends this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Penix. Tight end cut across the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Play action. Here's Penix. He fires one deep down the right sideline. Not on the same page with his tight end. So it's second down coming up.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
He's got it inside the 10. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal. Here's Robinson. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. Only one on the carry, so that's going to bring up second and goal from the 3. Once more, it's Robinson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Buckle up, it's third and goal.
Here we go, set.
Running with Robinson. And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. His return starts at the 5. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on first down.
Gosh, you could just almost feel his eyes up here, Kate, getting huge, right? He was envisioning the return, and he simply dropped it. Got to secure that pick before you think of anything else.
On second and 10 now, Daniels. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Here we go, here we go. 19 Lion. Ready?
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Commanders will have a first.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of...
Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Falcons have it now on his 8th pick of the year.
4 picks, 1 game. Hey, I get it. They've not all been his fault. but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
On first down, here's Penix. That's grabbed inside the 30. And they will score. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. He fields it from the 8. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. First and 10 now from the 30. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. That's complete to Wilson. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. On the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He was looking for Terry McLaurin, but still plenty of options left on third and short.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
No connection on the last play, and out third down.
Let's go. Go.
Throwing now, Daniels. Rifles it, and it's caught. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. They'll head up first and 10 from the 42. Again, Daniels to the air. Oh no, they get him yet again! And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick six. Koo on now for the extra point. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35.
At their own 36-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot this drive as they get set. First and 10. Daniels coming back after that pick. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So that brings up second down. Daniels back to throw. Pass complete to his back. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Throwing it just before halftime. To the left. He's finally caught, and he lost the football. Oh, no, it's out. And it's a turnover. The defense has it. We've reached the midway point of this game. The visiting Falcons taking a lead into that locker room. Now we'll send you down the East Coast to our studios in Orlando. Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report. Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the third quarter.
Bradley Pinion sets the kickoff.
Out to kick it away. Here's Pinion. Returning it from the 4. Good. He takes a pop, and the ball comes out. And the fumble recovery is made. No, we just don't see kick returns nearly as often as we used to, Brock, which makes impact plays on them like that so much rarer.
Yeah, that is so well said. Kind of reminds me of my son's baseball coach, right? At a young age, you're always coaching those guys. Hey, the ball's going to come to you. The ball's going to come to you every single pitch. The ball's going to come to you. And these kickoff cover guys, they got to think in their mind every time is my chance to make a play, and they just did.
On the jump.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Set up. Ready.
Staying with Robinson. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 4 yards on the pickup, and that's going to leave him with 3rd and 3.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
And for the Commanders, a 5th defensive back out there. They're going nickel on 3rd down.
Here we go. Hut, hut.
Penix here from the gun. He has the first over the middle. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Give him 13 on that play. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back still doing it to this day.
And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Let's go now.
Trying to run in, Algier. And he's going to make it in for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons grow the lead coming out of halftime. Koo on now for the extra point. The extra point is up, and it is good. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Return coming from the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. They'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33.
On the set.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Set. Have the 60. Have the 60. Hut.
Back to throw. Here's Daniels. This is hauled in by McLaurin. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Falcons are going to take over after his 9th interception of the season.
I think it's safe to say his day is beyond repair now, if it wasn't long ago. He just hasn't been reading these coverages at all, and it's clearly not on the same page with his receivers. I think it really is now time to think about his confidence for future games and get him out of this ball game.
Go.
Running left is Robinson, and he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
On 2nd down, Robinson. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. To the line they go. It's second down. Penix now. And that's incomplete, but he might have done a little too much to cause that. Flag comes out, and this could be interference. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Running it after the penalty. And without much room, he's going to go down at the 32-yard line. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the carry, though. It's 3rd and 7 now.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd down, it's Penix. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. So now on is Younghoe Koo for the Falcons field goal. Ball on the right hand, coming off the edge, and it's blocked.
We could say they picked a great time to block the kick, but let's be honest. Any time is a great time to get through and block one. It really rewards the effort that those special teamers put in each and every time out. It might not always get noticed, but it sure does there. Big time.
Ready?
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. His shot downfield will wind up incomplete.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
2nd down and 10. Daniels. The Falcons getting close, and they take him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the 1st down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
Dragon 60.
3rd and long for Daniels. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Falcons take over as he records his 10th career INT.
That throw has got to be the last we've seen of him this contest. I'm just not sure how they leave him in when the defense is clearly all over whatever he's trying to throw. The amount of frustration he is feeling is only going to lead to additional miscues. Please, for the love of God, take this man out.
It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. Another carry for Robinson. Down the sideline inside the 30. 16 yards on the play. And the Falcons will have a 1st.
You know, coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession, or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
An option give to Robinson. And he'll only get this to the 26 before going down. It's going to be a pickup of about 2. That leaves him with 3rd and 9.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Penix working from the gun. That's caught for the 1st. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, But sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Okay, ready?
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Go! Check go!
From the gun, it's Robinson. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. No gain for them, and now it'll be 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Falcons continue adding to an insurmountable lead. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Commanders 13. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Out to kick it away. Here's Pinion. Has this at the 6. Oh, he shows a burst on this return. It's an excellent return, but he gets popped at the end of it. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Set!
They send the tight end in motion.
Ready?
Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. Oh, what a stiff arm. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that'll be good for a Washington 1st.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Oh, he makes the catch. Impressive grab, but he should have let it go. They're going to lose yards.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
Go!
From the gun, it's Daniels. Oh, brother, it's another interception.
Intercepted by the Falcons. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Ready?
Here's Robinson up the middle. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Robinson on the inside give. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
Buffalo 18!
Penix facing a 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
And now he's going to call for the fair catch and take it just beyond the 30. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And they'll get ready to go on offense. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Play fake here. Daniels. Flushed out of the pocket. And they pick him off again! Well, no surprises here. They decline the holding call and hang on to the interception. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Now the give for Bijan. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Okay, the 2-yard run on 1st down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down. They'll run it with Bijan. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in D.C. Falcons very close to an 11th win this season. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. From the shotgun, Penix. Complete beyond the marker. And that'll be enough for the first as they touch him down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Going right side, Robinson with it. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
And this should just about do it, Brock. One last kneel down to run out these final seconds.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So the Falcons will fly home with a win on the road. And there